Welcome to Elmer's world. Yay, yay, yay. Top of the morning. Let's crack it open, boys. Chicka chicka. What, 8:43? Ready to be? Another fucking day? Hee hee hee. Bowl semen. It's my favorite. Anyways, how are you guys doing today? Doing great, I know. Every day we're doing just great because we're living in America. California's on fire. We don't need California anymore, I guess. I guess God came in and he's like, yeah, you guys had a bunch of pedophiles. Yeah, you've been doing a lot of shady shit. Think I'll burn down your entire state. You want to think it's a country? Well, we'll burn down your entire fucking country. And then all the arson, all that good shit. That's been super fun. Watching people start fires because they're at their wits' end and because they have nothing more to lose. And it's like, okay. Yeah, we should just start fires in the street. It's not warm enough. California and we need a fire. Sure. Yeah, I just looking around, I seen there was a fire, and I figured we needed more fire. I'm just trying to send my fire home. My fire needed to go back home where the fire came from. Yeah, that's too bad. You guys are all getting ready for work, huh? Doing that thing, huh? Yeah. Driving in a traffic jam. It's okay. It'll be okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Everything will be fine. We know that America is fine, even if California is no longer with us. Thank you, California. I went to California a couple of years ago, and if what I saw is just all of a sudden gone, well, guess what? The beaches are still there. The ocean's still there. That's all I really enjoyed about California anyways. The beach, the ocean. When I was on Venice Beach and I'm looking out at the ocean, well, you gotta look at this whole fucking line of just vagrant, migrant, peasant people all hooked on fentanyl, beating the fuck out of each other, playing acoustic guitars. They go crawl to the ocean to go get some seaweed, and they bring it back up to the fucking boardwalk and make some toys for you and sell it to you, even though most of them are untalented fuckers. So yeah, if what I saw in California a couple years ago is gone, I'm not missing out on much. A bunch of homeless people in tents in LA City, in LA. Yeah, not missing much. How's it going there, Camden? What's up? Getting our morning breathing exercise. We're gonna go live, get the breathing exercise going, breathing exercise. I don't get to talk to anybody, so talking is a breathing exercise for me. Otherwise, I'm not breathing this heavily because I'm not talking. So, sitting in my car waiting for orders, or go live on fucking YouTube and get a breathing exercise. Speaking of breathing exercises, yeah, steak and potatoes, you know it. How are you guys doing today? What are you doing today on your lovely Taco Tuesday? It's just another Taco Tuesday. I wish it was a booze day. It could have been a Tuesday. That's good. But now it's just a booze day. Yesterday was quite the Monday, so I had to drink myself into a, yeah, whatever you want to call it. Felt like a cocoon. I felt like I was all cocooned in my bed today, and then I woke up and I was like, fuck. This isn't cool. This is fucking snow covered and it's fucking like 5 degrees outside with a wind chill. That's why I'm bundled up. I'm in Michigan. I walk around with this hat on and people look at me like I'm some jackass, and it's like, I'm staying fucking warm. You guys are the dumbasses who are walking from your car to the Walmart with no fucking coat on. Seeing people without coats on, or seeing people with their children with no coats on. I gotta go to college today. Oh shit, Hillary. Oh shit. Hillary's a nerd. Okay, Dustin. Dustin Hall? Oh my god, Dustin, you got the same last name as me. My name is Elmer Hall. Dustin Hall. There's dust in the hall. Did you know that there's dust in the hall? sorry, Dustin, that you weren't accepted to go to college. And I know college is not the best place for people, but because it's not the real world. But at the same time, get an education, go get your piece of paper with your plaque around it, and then it's going to be useless in 2 years anyways when AI can do every single thing that you went to learn, and it can do it in a millisecond. So I'm not saying you're wasting your education, because you are getting an education no matter where you are and what you're doing, but you're not going to get an education that you can do anything with unless what you take away from your college experience, Hillary, criminal justice. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, God. Get it, girl. Get it. Absolutely. Go for whatever you want to. Whatever drives your passion or drives your bank account or whatever the fuck it is. Do it. I'm just saying that AI is going to take everything over, so it's going to be really... There will still be jobs for criminal justice. Somebody's going to have to watch... They got to watch the cameras. You know what I mean? Somebody has to look at the cameras and be like, yep, that's real. Other than that, everything's going to be videotaped and audio and like recorded, and AI will be implemented into every single field and line of work, just like Facebook was, just like everything else was, just like every email was and all that shit. AI is the new revolutionary technology that will take over everything. So yeah, you can learn, but learn about yourself. That's my best advice. Stay focused on yourself, even though you're having to focus on other people and having to focus on like college and shit. That's still time taken away from you learning about you. And I'm not saying don't go to college. I'm not saying that at all. All I'm saying is a lot of the time that you spend doing shit that you think you have to do, later in life you'll realize you didn't have to do it. And then even if you did have to do it, where your mind was during that period of time was probably not in the right place. And if it was, it's cool. You made some progress. If you're going to college, how old are you, Hillary? Taking criminal justice. Get it, girl. Why do you say that? Facts. I spent a lot of time learning about other things and other people, and the reality is that was just time taken away from myself. So there's a lot of people that will go through their life. One of my exes, for example, she has a bachelor's degree and she got right into a good job when she got out of college, but she didn't really get to know herself. She didn't get to know herself at all, and all she knew was making good money and spending it and having a good time with the little bit of time that she wasn't working. So by the time she became 40, like she is now, she has all this, like, when I talk to her, I can tell that she doesn't know as much about herself as I know about myself. And that's only because once I did psychedelics, I checked the fuck out of society. I stopped working, I stopped doing anything. I was kind of like the vagrant, homeless kind of guy who just wandered around and was living off the charity of others. And just basically, I gave up on everything and I said, hey, universe, if you want me here, I guess you'll provide. The universe provided. It provided a lot of fucking negative and positive, so no matter what, it's an education. But there's a lot of people I know that don't know themselves. Yeah, never give up. You never give up because you're still the star of this fucking movie. It's solipsism. If you don't know what solipsism is, you're the only one here. Everyone can say that, though, that you are the only one here. You're the only one that you're going to spend this much time with. You are the only one who's going to be with you no matter where you go. No matter where you go, you take yourself with you. So if you think you're going to run away from your problems, you're going to still have them because you were the problem the whole time. So what I kind of preach is get in tune with yourself, no matter what you're doing. Stay focused on what your experience is. Talk from your experience. And if you're talking from your experience, you're never really lying. No matter who believes it or not. I've told people stories about my life and they look at me like, that ain't true. I don't give a fuck if you think it's true or not. I just told you my experience. And if you've lived such a boring life that my experience seems crazy and far-fetched to you, that's a kind of a confession on your part that you've lived such a boring fucking life. I'm 18. I went to start criminal justice when I was 16, and now I'm finishing to get a degree where I live. They have a program to where you can go to college while you're in high school. Oh, nice. Get it out of the way, that kind of thing. If you're that smart to get college going while you're in high school, then yes. Intelligence is sexier than anything because the body decays. The good looks for the men or the women, it doesn't last that long. So education, intelligence. I'd say education and intelligence are two separate things. You can be educated about a whole lot of dumb shit, and you can also take away the most intelligent way, like try to siphon and filter out the intelligence. That's really it. I guess I'm attracted to the intelligence of people, and so is everybody else. We all love smart people, but we don't like it when they think they're smarter than us. But we love informational, educational. Here you go, you're wise, you have experience, thank you, thanks for sharing, that kind of stuff. At least I'm speaking for myself personally. I've always gained a lot from people like that. That's why I listen to spiritual speakers. I've always listened to Alan Watts and Ram Dass and people of that nature, Terrence McKenna, Bill Hicks, George Carlin, comedians, philosophers, everyone in between. Because it's really just humans. It's okay to be attracted to intelligence. Yes, exactly. It's okay to be intelligent. That's another thing. You'll be surrounded by a bunch of dumbasses who want you to fit in with them. And it's like, no, I'm not lowering myself anymore to fit in with that crowd. You guys are going to have to raise yourself up to maybe fit into my vibration. But I'm not doing that shit. I'm just not. Personally, I don't do a lot of partying. I don't have a big social group anymore, a social circle. But I'm 38. I'm 38, so it's way different than 18. 18 to 38, you still have your whole life ahead of you. I do too. Even if I was 35 and I only lived to be 70, I literally have my whole life ahead of me, year-wise. But in the way of like gaining information and wisdom, if you're 18, I'm 9. Camden is 9. Welcome. Holy shit. So Camden, you're half Hillary's age. Hillary's about half my age. It's just like a doot. Oh my fucking god. Camden, I appreciate you, man. 9 years old, so you're a couple of years older than my youngest son. I have a 7-year-old son. His name is Henry. He's really fun. I'm actually picking him up from school today, so I bought him a electronic drum set for Christmas. He's been pretty obsessed. I'm a musician, and I've always been a musician. I've always had lots of musical instruments and all that good stuff. I do not care. I still got my whole life, and I'm 18, bro. Good. Thank God. Hey, man, I'm kind of autistic in the literal way, where it's like I literally just believe anything you say. Grr. Dude, if you're 18, you're in the same boat as Hillary. You guys have your whole life ahead of you, and I guess it's different because you have access to way more information than I did. When I was 18, it was 2005. 2005 when I was 18, so social media hadn't really been a thing yet. There was Facebook, but only for college people, and I really didn't get into it because I wasn't in college yet. Yeah, there was a time in my life when I was hanging with dumbasses. They weren't doing shit for me, so I had to get away. It's not about what they're doing for you, but it is about, to me, it's the influence. People have an influence, and you are who you hang out with. Show me your friends, I'll show you your future. That kind of stuff. If you have, I guess the thing is, it's hard to, a lot of people didn't explain shit to me. No one explained anything to me. They didn't explain shit. My parents said things in front of me, but they never explained it to the point of comprehension. I never comprehended what they were saying. I just kind of like nodded and like, yeah, okay, shut the fuck up. So I wish I had parents that would have explained it to the point where I actually comprehended what they were saying. But a lot of the time they said it in front of me and they're like, well, we told them. We told them that. Yeah, but you didn't explain it to the point where I comprehended what the fuck you were talking about. They're using their old adult language and I'm a kid and, you know. So you're 38. Oh, dear. Yeah. You guys talk amongst yourselves. Have fun. It's a good time. It's a good morning. It's, yeah. My advice to the 18-year-olds, though, it's money. It's all about money. And it sucks that it's all about money. And I wish my parents would have told me that. Hey, son, it's all about money. And if you want to not work in factories and work these stupid fucking dead-end jobs, you have to get an education and go to college. My parents didn't explain it to me like that. They didn't understand life the way I do, where I can pull some loser, even though that person's good and they're all great. You pull the loser out and you hold them up and you say, hey kids, you want to be like this guy? No. Well, then go to college, because this guy didn't go to college. Hey, do you want to be like this person? Because they're fucking losers, and look at what they did. And then, oh, look at these winners, and look at what they did. It's literally monkey see, monkey do. If you want to be a lawyer, for example, you go look at what the guy did to become a lawyer, and then you just do that. Same thing with being a doctor, same thing with being a therapist, or anything else. I have to do a death investigation today. That's awesome. See, that's fucking awesome. It's not awesome that somebody died, but it's awesome to be interested in that line of work, and if you have a passion for that creepy shit. I would love to be an investigator, some kind of where you're the detective. You're detecting. I detect. I wonder what would what's what's the deal here? He's missing his legs and his arms and all his teeth are missing. We gotta figure out what happened. It'll be great. A death investigation. Holy fuck. That's intense. That's pretty intense. If you're doing that today, hey, fuck yeah. Hey everyone, Hillary's going to investigate a death today. She's got to go check out some death. Who the hell are you going with your 18? Why are you going? What are you saying, Camden? Now you're showing that you're probably 9 years old. Who the hell are you going with? You're 18. Why are you going? She's going to a college course or a college class. How is that not believable? You know what I mean? Who are you going with? That proves that you're not in Camden. But my mom always has to go with me everywhere I go. Who's going with you? Who's going to take you with? Who's going to watch you? Who's going to take you? Camden, it's okay. Calm down, little fella. But anytime I go anywhere, somebody has to go with me. Okay, Camden, we get it. Yeah, he is, definitely. He's like, I'm 18, bro. No, you're probably 9, like you originally said, because the truth comes out first. Be honest, though. Hey, man, it's no shame. No shame in saying you're 18, but you're 9. It's okay. We get it. I'll try to keep it, appropriate. I guess once he told me he was 9, I had to kind of like pretend like I'm talking to my 7-year-old son. I'm like, oh yeah, I bought him a drum set, and then we got some fun things, and yeah, it's the fun. We're gonna go to McDonald's today and go play in the play place. They don't have a play place, you fucking retard. Oh, well, that's right. It's not sanitary. Here, let's let all our rugrats play in a fucking pit of balls and slobber and spit all over them, and then hope they don't get sick. Hope they're not contracting all these fucking... My little brother is 8, so I get it. Yeah, exactly. These fucking 8-year-old, 9-year-old, 10-year-old kids thinking they know something. Which they probably do, but what they know is how to play Minecraft and, I play Call of Duty, I play Minecraft, play Fortnite. I got a Fortnite. I'm gonna Fortnite all day. My brother plays Fortnite. My brother's only 4 years younger than me, and he's obsessed with Fortnite. He's obsessed with it too, I guess I'll tell you. He's obsessed with it because his kids are playing it, and he doesn't get to see his kids as much as he used to, so he's, on the fucking game, but I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. I used to be a big-time gamer, and I gave it up. I focused more on money. It's always about the money. Find ways to make money that you're working with your brain, not your back. You gotta work with your brain, not your back. AI is going to help us all work with our brain more, but again, just because AI is there doesn't mean all of a sudden more people are gonna want to use their brains. If anything, it's been quite the opposite. We're a bunch of mindless fuckers, and we like to stay pretty fucking mindless. Hey, no, Fortnite is the shit. Sometimes, not gonna lie. I'm not saying you guys can't love it. I just don't love games. I see it as a giant fucking distraction. It's awesome to connect. It is. It's awesome to connect with your friends. You got lots of time, plenty of time. There's almost too much time in life. That's what you'll figure out. It's like, it's not the cliche of like, there's never enough time and life is too short. No, you'll realize once you get older, there's way too much fucking time. Too much time on my hands. Too much time on my hands. Literally. You'll have too much time on your hands once your friends start having lives and they start having kids and they start having wives and husbands and growing out of that phase of like, oh my God, I'm hanging out with my friends all the time. And then you grow up to the point of like, my friend Gary just got a promotion and now he's got a kid on the way. Oh shit, Diane's pregnant again. It's like they started their families. That doesn't mean they stay with their families, but it's crazy. I was so naive about the world. And then I got thrown out into it once my ex broke up with me. That was about 5 years now. I've been out in the world and I've been basically the lone wolf, just prowling the streets and having my jobs here and there. I was an Amazon man for the last fucking year and a half. I was on 8 Mile in Detroit every single day for a year and a half. Now I'm up where it's a little bit cleaner. It was wild. I was usually I was the only white guy in the all black communities. So I was like the cracker walking around these all black communities and they'd stare me down so much. They wanted to start so much shit. I had so many people. We're gonna have a shootout right here in front of Amazon Man. And I'm like, and I'm just gonna keep delivering this package. You guys can kill each other all you want. Once I said I'm just gonna keep delivering this package, they fucking start cracking up. Yeah, you a real one, man. You real one. I'm like, I am a real one. I'm a real boy. Yeah, I'm a real boy. Oh God, I'm a real boy. I'm not a fake boy with a fake wooden dick. I got a real dick because I'm a real boy. Yeah. Not everything is perfect in my life, though. I'm dealing with an addiction for a while now. God damn it, Hillary. God damn it. I'm in the same boat. I got addicted to nitrous oxide, that galaxy gas whippet shit. I got addicted to that. I've been clean for at least a year now, but I was hitting it pretty fucking hard, and that's where most of my Amazon money went. $4 a day for a big tank of fucking nitrous, and then get the balloons. The blue balloons keep the fucking nitrous colder. I noticed that the blue balloons were thicker than the other balloons, and I think it's because of the dye and the coloring of the balloon. It has to actually be thicker and come out thicker than the yellow and the green. So yeah, I've studied my addictions to a scientific dotting the I's and crossing the T's and figuring out how you can do it the best. I don't even know what the hell that is. That's good. How much time do you have live stream? Do you live stream? How much time do you live stream? I live stream when I feel like it. There's no set schedule. It's kind of whenever I'm really bored and when I'm not getting that many orders. How much time do you live stream? I don't know. It just depends. If I'm getting orders and I have to go, not that long. I'm trying to stop smoking weed and vaping. Yeah, it's not easy because it lowers your blood pressure and it makes you feel good. And then I basically, instead of being a guy on blood pressure medicine, I just always smoked weed. So then when I don't smoke my weed, my blood pressure gets through the roof, and then I get really fucking irritable, and then I want to kill everybody. Even though I wish I could quit smoking the weed, I still know that I need to smoke the weed, especially if I'm going to be in public and be around people. It makes me too edgy. The not weed, the no weed. Oh boy. We're getting a headache, boys and girls. We drank too much. We drank a little too much last night, and I hate headaches. I fucking hate them. I've had enough headaches in my life to last me a lifetime. I don't need any more headaches. Yay, it's my little man purse. Delivery boy. Amazon gave this to me. Amazon actually bought the boots that I'm wearing. Yeah, I can't stop. I feel like I need it now. If I quit, I get more clear, I get more focused, I have more energy. When I'm stoned as fuck, it just zaps my energy and I'm just like, yeah, it's good. Compared to, and I'm like, wide the fuck awake and alert. I take a break so I can get some energy. When I have my son, I take a break. I have to have energy. I gotta have the energy to keep up with a 7-year-old. The minute he goes home, boom, back to being dad. Are you dad? Are you dad? I'm dad. That's it. I've had 4 kids. I have 4 kids. Not like I had them and I lost them. Well, I had 4 kids around here somewhere. Who the fuck? Somebody come around with a sack and put them in a sack? I love talking to myself in my car to a phone because the people that watch me and look at me on a regular basis, the other people that are here delivering Walmart groceries, they look at me like I'm a fucking lunatic, which I like because then it keeps them more distant. Because then when I'm outside the car, they look at me like, oh, we don't want to talk to that one. He talks to himself. He talks to the phone a lot. Good. Do you go camping? I'm very spoiled and very privileged. My parents have 60 acres with a 7-acre lake and a pretty huge fucking house and quads and kayaks and all that shit. So when I do go up to my parents' place, it's like 2 hours away. I'm camping all the time. We have pop-up campers. We have a big camp out every year for Father's Day weekend. Usually it's just bonfires and drinking and quads and fucking get the boat out, get the kayaks out, go on nature walks, get the mushrooms, find the morel mushrooms, things like that. So I do more than camping. I have like a private resort I can go to anytime I want. And then it's also, I'm spoiled though. I'm not saying this without knowing how fucking privileged and spoiled I am by having that. My stepdad got hurt when I was 8 years old. He was doing construction. He was building Metro Airport, Detroit Metro Airport. He got really fucking hurt and really injured. So then that was a big lawsuit, which then got him a lot of money. So then my mom and my stepdad have a lot of money. That doesn't mean I have a lot of money, but they have a lot of money. They've always been well off, so I have access to their place. If I were to put it on Airbnb and rent their whole house out for the weekend and like include the access to the quads, and they've got donkeys and goats and a bunch of fucking other animals, I'd say it's probably like $1,500 a weekend. Like if I were to actually put their place on Airbnb and rent it out, and you have access to the animals and the quads and the kayaks, that'd be $1,500. It can sleep like fucking 20 fucking people easily. So it's that feeling of like, that's actually probably lowballing it. But so yeah, I'm very privileged. I'm very white. Everything's all white with me. It's all white. It'll be all white. It'll be all white. It's okay. It'll be all white. I'm not racist, and if I were to be racist, I'd be a human racist. Meaning that if you're part of the human race, I'm not that impressed. Including myself, though, too. I'm not that impressed with what Elmer, the human, has done. I like Elmer, but I'm also just, humans, So yeah, if I ever sound racist, it's because I am, but I'm a human racist. So it's every color, every creed. Humans, you stab any of us, we bleed. Oh, but I believe in the God of... it doesn't matter. Stab, stab, bleed, bleed, die, die. Oh, but I am a Jew. Stab, stab, die, die. Oh, but I am Christian. Die. Doesn't matter what you believe. Doesn't matter how many meditation practices you've done. Doesn't matter how much you've donated to charities. If you get stabbed, you're going to bleed, and it's going to hurt. That's what brings it down to baseline. We're all the same. Oh, no, we're not the same. We're all the same. We're all human animals. Human animals. Well, but we're better than the animals. No, we're not. That's made up. That's bullshit. That was... Who says that? Humans. The animals have never said that they're better or worse than us. They just kill us if they want to, or they run away from us because they should. We're the most dangerous motherfucking animal on this planet. The human being is the most destructive species on the planet. There is no other species on the planet that pays each other with paper and ink to piss and shit in each other's mouths. There's not one other animal that does that. Are the monkeys going around collecting the banana peels and then printing faces of other monkeys on these banana peels and then giving those banana peels to the female banana enthusiast, and then 5 monkeys go around and piss in her mouth? That happens in porn. That happens in human porn. Let's pay girls to shit in a cup and then swish it back and forth in their mouths. That's a human thing. Let's pay this woman to have 25 guys put their dicks in her or around her body at all given times. Okay, what animals are doing that? None. So again, it's like, it's not like an opinion of mine that I'm like, oh, my opinion is this. No, it's kind of like a fact. Humans are the worst fucking animal on this planet. We're also the most interesting. Definitely the most interesting, the most fascinating. But it, again, if you watch Planet Earth on Blu-ray and you watch it while you're tripping on mushrooms, Planet Earth itself is fascinating, and humans are only a part of life. There's life, and we're just a part of it. A lot of people think that humans are like the only part of life. Yeah, because you're raised in a fucking city, and you're raised in a building. You're born in a building, then you go to another building, then you go to another building to go to school, then another building for school. All these buildings take you away from nature, then you don't feel like you were actually born from the earth. I don't come from the earth, I come from a hospital. I came from my mother. Yeah, but where did humans come from? The earth. The earth peoples. Just like an apple tree apples. The earth peoples, and here we are. Oh, but, yeah, but you're born in a barn, and you live like that. I don't come from nature. You can never go out into nature because you are nature. Hey, let's go out into nature. Let's go get that nature. Did I lose you? Good. It's about time for my fucking smoking exercise again. I just gotta be myself. That's all I'm doing. I'm being me. I've gotta be me. I've gotta be me. I'm willing to fly and willing to die. I've gotta be me. I did it my way. No, not the highway. Just my way. Well, I wish you well on your scrolling adventures. May you scroll upon something that changes your life. May the scroll be with you. May you scroll until your thumbs bleed. I hope your scrolling goes well today. Don't exercise your thumbs too much. If you're getting on Tinder, your thumb might get tender or tender. Another PSA. Don't ever pay for that shit. Don't ever pay for it. If you're paying for Tinder to like unlimited likes or like see who likes you, that's a declaration of your loserdom. My little brother did that. I paid and then I found out who liked me, and it's nothing but ugly girls. That's what I mean. You gotta not be a fucking loser and pay for that shit, because all you're gonna do is find out you're a bigger fucking loser. And then you lost like $20 or at least $10. Don't do that. Don't do that, boys or girls. Don't pay for Tinder. Be a normal fucking human. Meet somebody in person. I know that's not how it goes. I've met people online, I've met people in person, but the in person seems to be better. I hate the chase, I hate the game. Don't hate the player, hate the game. It's a natural animal. It's really, I'm over it, I guess, because I know what the game is. Yourself, keep them alive until they can keep themselves alive, and then die. That's the game. There's a lot of other games that have been implemented on top of this game, but that's pretty much the game. Oh yeah, you're gonna basically make money, and then you're gonna give it to us, and then you can fuck off and die. Oh, okay. What do you mean? Yeah, you're making us money, and we'll give you a little bit of that money because you're making us money, and then you can die. Just die. What? But isn't there more to life? No. You're gonna make more of yourselves. You're gonna keep them alive till they can maintain their own composure, and then you can die. Oh, but I thought Jesus had a plan for me. Jesus isn't real. He never was a man. He's probably some homeless guy sleeping in a van. Jesus ain't coming back. He was never here to begin with. How can you come back to a place you were never at? It doesn't work like that. Jesus isn't coming back. He was never here. You can't die for 3 days and then come back to life. Try it. Prove it. Try it today for the low price of killing yourself. What do you gotta do? You need to die, and then we need to throw you behind a rock wall, bury you behind a boulder, and then you come out 3 days later and we'll say, okay, Jesus probably did that. And then when we go in and we find you dead still, and Jesus probably didn't do that. You know what I mean? It's only if you think about it, though. Yeah, it's only if you think about it with your brain thoughts, you know? If you have brain thoughts other than just brain shit, you have brain thoughts, and the brain thoughts think, oh, wait, is this possible? Can I walk on water? Can I turn this whiskey into wine? No, it's not fucking possible. It's scientifically provable how fucking impossible it is. So, again, should supersede everything. But it doesn't, because we live in a world full of dumb fucking idiots. A bunch of dumb fucking lemmings. Yay, I'm a lemming. Yay, just walking into the volcano. Yay. I think I played that game a little too much when I was young. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the Lemmings. It was a game. I used to play it on a floppy disk. 3.5 inch. Yeah, we got 3.5 inch floppy disk game. Yeah, it's real good. You had to prevent them from dying. They would literally just drop out of the screen, and then there would be a place for them to go to end up, but then there's a bunch of obstacles along the way that could kill them. They would just fall out and just walk into the lava unless you had to build a bridge. And then it was just this obstacle strategic kind of game, and all the lemmings wanted to do were kill themselves. All they wanted to do is walk into the fucking volcano. It's symbolic of what is going on today, where most of the lemmings, most of the humans, just want to do nothing. They want to die. But then again, you have this thing called imagination, and people have imagined that there's a consequence for killing yourself. So there's a whole lot of people floating around the earth that would be dead if they didn't have this religious indoctrination stuck in their fucking mind. So if they didn't think that killing themselves was going to bring them eternal damnation, they might end their and not be such a miserable, mopey, stupid prick, bastard, son of a bitch, hanging around here only because they're basing their decisions on fear. I've been wanting to kill myself for 30 years. Okay, then why haven't you done it? I don't want to go to hell. You can't go to a place that doesn't exist. What the fuck are you talking about? Well, I'm dumb, and I believe, and I've been brainwashed into thinking if I kill myself, there's a hell. But instead of killing myself and not being a miserable prick bastard around you guys, I figure I'm going to stick around and be a miserable prick bastard around you guys. And there's a lot of people that are suffering with depression and terminal illness and all these other mental conditions where they don't kill themselves, they don't get euthanized, they don't do anything like that because there's this belief that there's a hell. So the belief in hell actually creates more hell than any kind of actual hell, because there isn't one. Sorry, you might have stumbled upon thoughts that you've never thought before. That's what you'll get in Elmer's world. You'll be thinking thoughts you've never thought before, and you might not like what you think. I don't like what you think. I don't like what I think. Not all the time. I'm just very, very honest. And I needed a good breathing exercise, so thank you very much. 38 minutes, I'm 38 years old, smoking cigarettes, feeling kind of cold. My lungs are probably turning into mold. But I'm not really that old. Not yet. I got my whole life ahead of me. Yeah, I got my whole life ahead of me. Yay. Life ahead of me, just like ketamine? Yeah, just don't do fentanyl. Don't do heroin. Don't do crack cocaine. Don't do the dumbass drugs that bring you nothing. Try the psychedelics. Try mushrooms. Try acid. If you don't know who the fuck is giving it to you, don't eat it. Test your stuff. Trust your friends. Don't take shit from an untrusted resource. I've done that plenty. I've just taken whatever the fuck people gave me, and I don't know if it was a good idea. This one time, this guy just holds out his hand. He's like, Elmer, would you like a monolithic hit of LSD? And I'm like, what the fuck is a monolithic? My friend Marcus looks at me like, don't ask, just take it. I'm like, okay. That's some of the best acid I ever had in my life. Or when I had the liquid DMT, I'm pretty sure it was like probably 5-MeO DMT. After the trip I had, and I was peaking on acid when I did the DMT. Oh my God. That set me straight for a while. All my fear was dissolved. I had no more fear in myself. I was kind of set straight in the way of like, the DMT kind of grabbed my consciousness, and it's like, you don't fucking know anything. And I was like, whoa. I kind of like bowed down to it in the way of like, oh, you're right, I don't know anything. I had eaten some mushrooms and acid and thought I knew something, and the DMT really, it's like if there were two ponds. Here's the pond of all my acid and mushroom trips combined, and then here's the DMT pond. You could take every acid and mushroom trip I took, all combined, and try to throw it into the pond of the DMT. It wouldn't even make a ripple. It wouldn't even make a ripple. All the mushroom, all the acid, every fucking acid mushroom trip combined all at once, and then throw that into the pond of the DMT experience, doesn't even make a ripple. The DMT would obliterate. It obliterated all of it. But it also obliterated, dissolved all my fear, egotistically. There's no heaven, there's no hell. This is an infinite fucking continuous stream of consciousness. Infinite stream of consciousness. You'll see it in a bunch of different subjective forms. Oh, there's a different human, there's a different animal, there's a different form of life, of consciousness. Huh. So if I'm here, it keeps going? Yep, and even if you weren't here, it keeps going. Oh, Jesus, it's infinite? Yes, it goes on for infinity. What the fuck is infinity? Forever. Forever. It goes on forever. It will never not be going. It's always going to be going. Everything. It never ends. That's more horrendous. That's more of a horrifying thought than thinking it ends. Thinking it ends and, oh, it'll all just be black and blank empty space. No. It continuously fucking goes on like an infinity sign. Forever. Like a fucking 8 on its side. Forever. The snake eating its tail. Forever. So no matter what you do, it doesn't really matter. Nothing matters in that way. It's still all completely personal. Do what you think feels right, and if you're doing shit that makes you feel wrong, then stop doing it. But other than that, there's really no consequences. That's all made up bullshit to control you to being a servant and obedient, mindless fuck. Basically like giving somebody the puppeteer strings and saying, here, you control me. A lot of people want to be controlled like that, but that's because they're, yeah. I think I've rambled on enough. I think I need to go. I should probably get back to work and make money. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't wanna. Yeah, I don't want to. I want just like have a nice sweet fucking Tuesday and just like, yeah, I just want to chill and just relax and yeah. I know what you want. You want more entertainment, more bullshit, more money, more sex, more drugs, more pussy, more cock, more whatever you want. It's okay. You can admit it to me. You don't have to be dishonest. I'll never judge you. Not in that way. We're animals. We're animals. Don't forget it. Are your animal needs being met? Good. If they're not being met, then get your fucking ass off your fucking phone and go get your goddamn needs met. But no buts, no excuses, no justifications. Shut the fuck up. We don't need to hear your inner dialogue. Shut it. Stop it. It doesn't need to go on. All it does is keep you stagnant, keep you sitting there doing nothing with your goddamn existence. If you're going to exist, why don't you fucking actually exist? Live it. Be loud. No, I'm just gonna sit here and scroll all day and look at people live their lives. Okay. Okay. If that made you money, I would tell you to do it. If you can make money by scrolling over people's lives that they're living, cool. One day you'll get out of the phone, Mr. Hall. One day you won't be in the phone anymore. In the phone, like a clone. Can't you all just leave me alone? I need to bone. E.T. phone home. E.T.'s finger would have been good enough for me. Lube it up like a carrot, put it in my butt. Thanks, E.T. Woo! It's even got a warming tip. The tip is warm. Thanks. I am E.T. extraterrestrial. Oh. Have a good one. We're not doing shit. We're out of here. We're not, we gotta,